revealing 7 vitamins that help keep your legs strong and steady every day. At an advanced age, strong legs not only help us move around easily but also preserve our independence and confidence in daily life. If you want to reduce muscle weakness, soreness, or loss of balance, nutrition is an essential factor that cannot be overlooked. In this article, we will introduce 7 important vitamins and minerals that support muscles, strengthen bones, and promote blood circulation, thereby helping your legs stay flexible and full of vitality. Whether it's light walking, morning exercise, or simply taking care of daily tasks on your own, these nutrients will accompany you, making your later years healthier and more peaceful. Where are you watching from? Leave us a message below, and don't forget to hit follow to receive more healthcare tips specifically for older adults. First, vitamin D, the golden key for strong legs and healthy aging. As we age, the body is no longer as flexible as before. Muscle mass begins to decline, bones gradually lose their density, and movements that were once effortless now become slow and difficult. One commonly overlooked but critical cause behind this is vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D not only helps keep bones strong, but also plays an essential role in maintaining muscle strength, balance, and mobility, important factors for older adults to live independently, reduce the risk of falls, and prevent fractures. As we age, the skin's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight decreases. Coupled with the fact that many seniors have limited sun exposure due to reduced mobility or fear of skin damage, vitamin D deficiency becomes a silent but widespread issue. As a result, muscles weaken, balance deteriorates, and the risk of falling increases. Multiple studies have confirmed that low vitamin D levels are directly linked to muscle weakness and poor balance in older adults. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that seniors with adequate vitamin D have stronger muscle fibers, better coordination, and improved balance, significantly reducing the risk of injury. In contrast, people with vitamin D deficiency rapidly lose muscle mass, making simple activities like climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or walking around the house a real challenge. Vitamin D also directly affects muscle function by increasing protein synthesis, improving neuromuscular connectivity, and maintaining fast-twitch muscle fibers, the type responsible for quick responses when you lose balance. Without enough vitamin D, these muscle fibers weaken, slowing down reaction time and increasing the risk of falling. Not only that, vitamin D also helps reduce inflammation in muscle tissues, easing soreness and stiffness often experienced by older adults. If you frequently suffer from cramps or unexplained leg pain, your body may be lacking vitamin D without you realizing it. Vitamin D deficiency not only weakens your legs but also leads to a series of other serious health issues such as osteoporosis, cardiovascular disease, cognitive decline, and a weakened immune system, all of which affect the quality of life and independence of older adults. So what's the solution? The good news is that improving and maintaining adequate vitamin D levels is not difficult, and can bring about significant improvements to overall health, especially to your legs. Proper sun exposure, spending 15 to 30 minutes daily in gentle sunlight, in the morning or late afternoon, can help the body naturally synthesize vitamin D. Allow the sunlight to directly reach your arms and legs, but make sure not to use sunscreen during this time, as it may block absorption. Nutritious diet, vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, mackerel, egg yolks, mushrooms, and fortified milk can help improve vitamin D levels in the blood. However, food typically only provides a portion of the daily requirement. Vitamin D supplementation. For seniors, especially those who rarely go outdoors, supplementing vitamin D is essential. Experts recommend 800 to 1000 IU per day, or higher if you have a serious deficiency, under medical supervision. If you're unsure whether you're vitamin D deficient, visit a healthcare facility for a blood test. This is the simplest and most effective way to check and make timely adjustments. In short, vitamin D isn't just the bone vitamin, it's a key to protecting muscles, improving mobility, and extending independence for older adults. Don't let this small nutrient make a big impact on your quality of life, take action and supplement vitamin D so your legs stay strong on the journey to living well and joyfully every day. Second, calcium, the silent pillar that supports aging legs. As youth fades, the body gradually changes. Steps that were once quick and steady can become slow and unsteady. In older adults, bones no longer regenerate as strongly as before. In fact, they silently lose mass, becoming more brittle, weaker, and easier to break. Even a minor trip or stumble that might have seemed harmless can cause an older adult to spend months in recovery, or worse, lose their ability to move independently forever. Calcium, therefore, is not just a mineral, it's the silent protector of bone and muscle health. Without enough calcium, bones are like house pillars without concrete, weak and prone to collapse. But the role of calcium doesn't stop there. Every step, every time you get out of bed, every movement in daily life, all require calcium. That's because calcium is also the signal guide that helps muscles contract and relax at the right time. When deficient, muscles are more likely to cramp, tremble, and lose the strength to support the body, making each step feel heavier and more dangerous than ever. So how do you supplement calcium properly? Of course, milk, yogurt, and cheese are familiar sources of calcium. But if you don't like dairy, don't worry, dark leafy greens like spinach and kale, almonds, tofu, canned fish with edible bones like sardines, or calcium-fortified plant-based milks are also excellent choices. The important thing is variety, bringing in small amounts of calcium every day from different types of foods. However, diet alone may not be enough, especially for older adults who have digestive issues, poor absorption, or limited diets. In such cases, calcium supplements combined with vitamin D can be a powerful ally. Vitamin D not only helps absorb calcium better but also guides it to the right places, the bones and muscles, not unwanted areas like the arteries or kidneys. But remember, more doesn't mean better. Overdosing can cause kidney stones, bloating, or even calcium buildup in the blood vessels. Experts recommend that older adults supplement around 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium per day, primarily from food, and only use supplements when truly needed, and always under a doctor's guidance. Importantly, calcium needs movement to be effective. Simple exercises like walking, sitting and standing, light weight lifting, or senior-friendly yoga can all stimulate stronger bones and help deliver calcium where your body needs it most. Calcium isn't magic, but it is the silent foundation that helps you maintain independence, keep every step steady, and enjoy aging in an active, safe, and meaningful way. Take care of your legs starting today, not just to walk, but to live more fully every day. Third, vitamin B12, the silent logistics officer that keeps seniors' legs strong. As we age, walking, getting up and down, or maintaining balance becomes less easy than before. Many people think this is just an inevitable part of getting older, but there's a silent cause that often goes unnoticed, a deficiency in vitamin B12. Unlike common vitamins found in vegetables, vitamin B12 plays a special role in maintaining a healthy nervous system. It acts like a messenger, helping the brain send signals to the legs. If you're deficient, your legs won't receive clear instructions, making walking weak, shaky, or even out of control. That's why many seniors often feel numbness, heaviness, or as if their legs don't listen. Our bodies need a special substance in the stomach to absorb vitamin B12. But as we get older, the stomach also ages, acid levels drop, and absorption becomes less efficient. On top of that, habits like eating less meat, fish, eggs, or dairy, or long-term use of antacids, cause vitamin B12 levels to gradually deplete without us even realizing. The danger is that a B12 deficiency not only weakens the legs, but also affects balance, reflexes, and the nervous system, and can even cause long-term damage if not addressed in time. Frequent falls, unsteady steps, or sluggish movement may be early warning signs. The good news is, proper B12 supplementation can significantly improve leg health. You can increase intake from familiar foods like lean meats, eggs, milk, fish, clams, or animal liver. If you're vegetarian or have trouble absorbing nutrients, you can also try fortified cereals, plant-based milks with added B12, or take supplements under a doctor's guidance. Vitamin B12 is very safe. Any excess is excreted through urine, so you can feel confident using it, especially when monitored through routine blood tests. The health of your legs doesn't just depend on strong bones or muscles, but also on smooth coordination from the nervous system. If you want to move freely, stay flexible, and confident every day, don't forget to care for your nerves by ensuring sufficient vitamin B12 intake. With one small change today, you can protect your mobility and freedom for many years to come. Fourth, magnesium. Have you ever wondered why the older you get, the more often your legs feel tired, climbing stairs feels heavier, and even sleep is interrupted by sudden cramps in the middle of the night? Many people assume that these are just signs of aging. But the truth might lie in a small mineral you rarely think about: magnesium. Magnesium isn't a flashy name in the nutrition world. It doesn't get the spotlight like calcium, nor is it as trendy as collagen. But did you know? Magnesium is the silent gatekeeper, helping muscles contract and relax at the right time, ensuring your nerves transmit signals smoothly, like a static-free radio. When the body lacks magnesium, everything starts falling out of sync. Muscles no longer obey, they can tighten, cramp suddenly, especially at night. You wake up clutching your aching calf, sigh, and try to fall back asleep, only to wake up the next morning walking in fatigue. And it doesn't stop there. Magnesium deficiency also quietly weakens your bones. Taking calcium? That's good. But calcium can't complete its job without its companion, magnesium. Without magnesium to guide it, calcium may go astray, ending up in soft tissues instead of bones, causing joint pain and stiffness. So, if you find stairs hard to climb, tire quickly, or feel a dull ache in your joints, don't be too quick to blame aging. It could be your body quietly crying out, "I need magnesium." Unfortunately, magnesium is easily depleted, not because of physical activity, but by medications. The diuretics, antacids, and blood pressure pills commonly used by older adults can silently drain magnesium from the body every day. A diet low in green vegetables, seeds, and legumes only makes it harder for magnesium to return. That's why more and more older adults feel exhausted even when they haven't done much. But the good news is, magnesium can be replenished naturally and gently. In every handful of pumpkin seeds, bowl of black beans, piece of spinach, or soft avocado, magnesium is waiting for you. And if needed, a small magnesium citrate supplement can help reignite lost energy. When magnesium returns, you'll feel the difference. Deeper sleep. Fewer cramps. Lighter steps. Better coordination between nerves and muscles, like two old friends understanding each other without speaking. Magnesium doesn't create miracles, but it quietly keeps you from falling apart. And sometimes, just one small change in your routine, like eating an extra bowl of greens a day, can be the beginning of a stronger, more fulfilling life in old age. Fifth, vitamin K2, the silent guide that keeps bones strong and the heart at peace. Imagine your bones as a deteriorating house. You can add more bricks, calcium, repaint the walls, vitamin D, but if there's no engineer to guide the materials to the right place, everything can collapse at any moment. That engineer is vitamin K2. Many older adults diligently drink milk and supplement calcium every day. But they still develop osteoporosis, still break an arm from slipping, still experience knee pain when walking. Why? Because calcium doesn't know where to go. Without guidance, it can get lost, depositing in blood vessels or joints instead of bones. And so, instead of strong bones, we end up with porous bones and hardened arteries. A sad paradox. Vitamin K2 appears as the frontline commander, directing calcium to the right place, the skeletal system, while preventing its accumulation in blood vessels, thus reducing the risk of atherosclerosis, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular diseases. Unlike vitamin K1, which aids blood clotting and is found in green vegetables, vitamin K2 is commonly found in fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans, animal liver, egg yolks, cheese, or certain specialized supplements. Unfortunately, we rarely eat these foods daily, due to taste, low-fat diets, or simply because we're unaware. As a result, many older adults are silently deficient in K2 without realizing it. You could take handfuls of calcium, but without K2, your bones remain weak, and your heart silently takes the hit. What's the good news? With proper supplementation, from food or calcium plus vitamin D3 plus K2 combo supplements, you can protect both strong bones and a healthy heart at the same time. Vitamin K2 isn't a miracle. But it is the forgotten puzzle piece in the journey to maintain independence and resilience in old age. Don't just feed your bones, guide calcium where it belongs. Don't just exercise, make sure your heart is protected. And don't wait until a fracture to start thinking about K2. Sixth, potassium, a small mineral with big power for seniors' legs. As we age, many people often experience nighttime leg cramps, muscle pain, tired legs, or a sluggish feeling, with poor balance. One often overlooked yet very common cause is potassium deficiency, an essential mineral that regulates muscle function and the nervous system. Potassium plays a key role in transmitting signals between the brain and muscles, supporting smooth muscle contractions, helping prevent spasms, cramps, and maintaining stability while moving. Not only that, potassium also helps neutralize acid in the body, a factor that contributes to mineral loss in bones, thereby helping preserve bone density and prevent osteoporosis in older adults. However, seniors are especially prone to potassium deficiency due to diets low in fruits and vegetables, and long-term use of diuretics, blood pressure, or stomach medications. When lacking potassium, the body may show symptoms like night cramps, muscle weakness, rapid heartbeat, poor balance, or fatigue even with mild activity. The good news is potassium can be easily replenished through daily foods such as sweet potatoes, skin-on potatoes, avocados, bananas, oranges, black beans, spinach, kale, milk, and coconut water. Just maintaining a diverse, minimally processed, and low-sodium diet can greatly improve your potassium levels. The recommended daily intake is about 2,600 mg for women and 3,400 mg for adult men. However, for those with kidney disease or electrolyte imbalances, potassium supplementation should be monitored and guided by a doctor. In short, potassium doesn't just regulate muscle activity, it also helps protect bones, stabilize heart rhythm, and enhance mobility. Getting enough potassium each day will help seniors walk steadily, reduce muscle aches, and prevent falls, a simple yet powerful way to stay healthy and independent with every step in later life. 7th, vitamin B6, an essential nutrient for keeping legs strong and muscles flexible. Vitamin B6 is a B-complex vitamin that plays a particularly important role in maintaining nervous system and muscle health. In older adults, B6 ensures that signals from the brain are accurately transmitted to the muscles, thereby supporting smooth movement, reducing shakiness, numbness, or loss of balance, common issues as we age. In addition, vitamin B6 helps process and metabolize protein in the body, which supports the building and protection of muscle mass. Without B6, the body becomes weaker, making simple tasks like standing up from a chair or climbing stairs difficult and tiring, even with light activity. Beyond its role in the nervous system and muscles, vitamin B6 is also involved in red blood cell production, helping deliver oxygen to nourish muscles, increase endurance, and reduce muscle fatigue, especially in the legs. A B6 deficiency can leave you feeling tired and heavy after walking a short distance or doing daily activities. Additionally, B6 helps regulate the body's inflammatory response, supporting pain relief, reducing muscle stiffness, and promoting quicker recovery after activity. For older adults, maintaining adequate B6 levels helps keep legs agile, muscles resilient, and better adapted to daily activities. You can supplement vitamin B6 through nutrient-rich foods such as chicken, salmon, tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and whole grains. If your diet is insufficient or your absorption is poor, you can also take B6 supplements as advised by a doctor. Each day, older adults should maintain about 1.5 milligrams, women, and 1.7 milligrams, men. While vitamin B6 from food is generally safe, taking high doses from supplements over time may affect the nervous system, so it should be monitored carefully. Vitamin B6 is a small nutrient with a big role in movement, endurance, and flexibility of the legs, especially for older adults. Proper and sufficient intake will help you move more easily, feel less fatigued, and maintain your independence in everyday life. Old age doesn't mean slowing down or becoming weak, it's a time to listen more closely to your body and take care of it more wisely. The vitamins and minerals we've just learned about are not just knowledge, they are small keys that can unlock a healthier, more independent, and energized daily life. We hope that after this video, you have a clearer understanding of the important role each nutrient plays in leg health and mobility. If there's a vitamin you're curious about or a question you'd like me to address further, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from everyone. If you found today's content helpful, share it with your family and friends. Who knows, maybe one timely piece of advice could help someone stay healthier and happier. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to hit follow or subscribe so you don't miss upcoming videos filled with more helpful tips for senior health. See you in the next video, wishing you strength and steady steps ahead.